Hello friends, this is Suchi. Welcome to my channel. Today let's know about reproduction and the types of reproduction. So as you already know in the previous videos, reproduction is the biological process by which an organism reproduces its offspring that is biologically similar to the organism. This process enables and ensures the continuity of the species from generation to generation. There are two types of reproduction processes: asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Different organisms follow or reproduce by different methods or modes. Let's know how an unicellular organism reproduces. Unicellular organisms usually follow asexual method of reproduction. Different types of asexual reproductions in unicellular organisms are like binary fission, multiple fission, budding, fragmentation, spore formation, vegetative propagation, regeneration, etc. Now let's know what is binary fission. Many bacteria and protozoa divide by this method. Binary fission is the one in which the parent cell divides either transversely or longitudinally into two equal halves that are called as daughter cells. The examples for this are amoeba divides transversely and leishmania divides longitudinally. Now coming to multiple fission. In this method, the parent cell divides into multiple daughter cells at the same time. Example for this is sporozoans and plasmodium. The next form of asexual reproduction is budding. In budding, organisms develop a bud-like structure in their body surface, which later develops into a separate individual. Example is yeast and hydra. Now coming to multicellular organisms with relatively simple body organization follow simple reproductive methods like fragmentation. It's a kind of reproduction in the plants in which a new plant takes birth from a portion of a parent plant. This occurs naturally when a small part of the plant falls off out into the soil and then grow up into a new plant. Each fragment grows into a new individuals. Examples algae and spirogyra. Next, coming to regeneration process. In this case, the organisms have the ability to give rise to new individual organisms from their body parts. If the individual is cut or broken into many parts, their pieces grow into separate individuals. Examples are like Hydra and Planaria. This is known as regeneration. Regeneration is carried out by specialized cells which proliferate and make large number of cells, which takes place in an organized sequence called development. Next, coming to vegetative propagation. It's a form of asexual reproduction occurring in plants in which a new plant grows from a fragment or cutting of a parent plant like roots, stem and leaves under appropriate conditions. Plants raised by vegetative propagation bear flowers and fruits earlier than those produced from seeds. Another advantage of this method is that all plants produced are genetically similar to the parent plant to have all the characteristics. The next form of asexual reproduction mode is spore formation. This is also a type of asexual reproduction that takes place on the moist surface. These are thread-like structures developed on the moist surface, for example, a bread mold, and these are called as rhizopus. These are tiny blob on a stick structure which are involved in reproduction. The blobs are sporangia which contains cells or spores that can eventually develop into a new rhizopus individuals. These spores are covered by a thick wall that protect them until they come into contact with another moist surface and begin to grow. All these modes reproduction create new generations from a single individual. This is known as asexual reproduction. So let's stop here. Hope this was clear. In our next videos, let's know about the sexual reproduction. For any queries or requests, drop into the comment box. Do watch, like, share, and comment. Also, don't forget to subscribe and support to my channel. Thanks for watching.